again, you've got a central character who is a flawed man.
Yeah,
I think
he's is he damaged or is he flawed? It's he's the gateway in.
Yeah.
That I didn't want it to be a book specifically about teenage witches because I thought that would alienate. Well, the male critics, because there's a lot of that I love them, but the critics of crime fiction are primarily men.
Okay.
And also, to be honest, I was interested in switching things up because the first three books are all from the first person perspective, female barrister. The fourth book is, that I'd moved into third person, but it's three women, they're different stories. So I was interested in writing a man, but I thought to write a man who was doing something active on a trial was better than just writing a man having an existential crisis because, we know all about men writing women badly, but I'm quite sure that women would also write men badly too, and I didn't want to sort of reduce it down to some sort of two-dimensional cliche.
No.
But having him thinking about what's going on with the trial, gave him something to think about without me having to go sort of too weird on it.
Yeah.
And also, it was interesting, I think, because he is a heart surgeon. He's someone who in his normal life is quite sorted, or at least, how it seems on the face of it. And I mean, not to generalise about heart surgeons, but, you can kind of imagine that they might be people who feel quite in control of their environment. And so I like the idea of taking somebody who was totally in control of his normal environment and displacing him entirely to put him into the court system where, as a member of a jury, you're told when to sit, you're told when to stand, when you can listen, when you must leave. You're excluded from all sorts of bits of evidence, that juries keep being sent out so that advocates, barristers can argue about what's happening in court. You've no idea what the whole picture is. And you're told what you can decide. And it's a really, really controlled environment. Yes, yeah. But yet there's this wild card at the heart of it, which is the jury deliberations, about which we know nothing because the penalties for discussion are so severe. I mean, totally different in America. Jury members walk out straight into a book deal and a TV show. But here, it's a completely closed door.
Yeah.
And so I was really interested. That was the first point of inspiration for the novel, really, was just to look at a jury member on a trial and how a jury would come to a conclusion about the trial.